Hi, it's Jim Norton. I have a brand new hour of material. None of it was in my special. I'm on tour now, really starting up. April 18th through 19th at the Mothership in Austin. Those shows are almost sold out. May 7th, I'm coming back to Buffalo. And then May the 9th, I will be in the Andiamo Celebrity Showroom. I go to Chicago June 26th, 27th. 4 shows at the Den in Chicago. And then July 10 and 11, the New York Comedy Club up in Stamford, Connecticut, home of the WWE. Who knows? Maybe Vince will go. I know. July 24, 25, Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant. And then November 19th, I'm doing the Brea Improv, my first time in Brea in California. And December 4, 5, I will be in Freehold at the Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club there. So come see me in one of these places, jimnorton.com/tour. I really, you ever do something that just makes you feel old? Like, wow, man, I'm really out of touch with everything.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I asked you, what's your social media? Like, what a fucking old man, annoying,
Yeah,
poorly worded question.
When you start fucking up movie titles, that's when you're in. You know,
that's bad.
You can talk about Forrest Gump, and you're like, you see Finding Forrester Gump? You're like, wait, you're combining movies.
Or you add the or remove it. You see Godfather? It's the Godfather.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You leave the flashlight on your phone.
That's a big one. The phone light is big.
Brutal.
I know, but I do that just to humiliate my wife. Like, I turn it up full blast, and then I hold it up just so everybody knows.
Right
like,
on her dick.
Yep.
At the restaurant.
No, the light's not big enough.
You know, boat light.
You're only getting the helmet. I'm like, well, I chose well. But how are you? Are you married or no, Shaun?
Engaged.
Engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
How long you been with her?
5 years.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you want to get married, or did she kind of push you to it?
I'm fine with it. I could have went either way.
All right, that's a like I'll do it, but
yeah.
you could.
That's how I started the proposal.
Yeah, like I'm not looking forward to this, but if you want to do it, let's just. How are you liking it, Mark?
Well, we got the kid now, so now it's 2 versus 1, so that kind of bonds you, because the kid is such a hassle that, like, it's a good way to talk about him. That's his name, Hassle. But he's so hard. It's so hard having a baby that, like, when you get 2 people with the diaper and then the pants up and all that, it's way easier.
I think I asked you last time. Did it change you? Like, people have this weird, and you said it like it wasn't as instant as you thought, but there's these weird moments people have when they have a kid where, like, everything changes and your whole perspective on life changes.
Yeah, I think it's a little overblown. I mean, your world gets smaller because everything's internet and Reddit and all this shit. Then when you got a kid, it's just, this is my world. I got to keep him alive, try to get laid, try to write jokes. It's all just in here now. It's in the house.
So you don't you don't go outside and look at what other people are saying as much as you used to?
No, God, no. You don't have time. You just physically don't have time. I'll get on a flight, and I'm like, let me check this out. You're like, Jesus, I got Maduro's in a helicopter, Luigi's shot in a guy, whatever it is. So there's all kinds of stuff. You're like, holy fuck, I missed
like
all
a week
this.
behind on
yes.
the news.
Yeah, it's like a movie where I have to, like, be... like I was in a tank, like a Frozen thing, like Han Solo, and they have to, like, brief me on everything I missed.
And being a week behind in this day and age, guys, I mean...
No, forget about it.
I mean, it's like being 10 years behind, guy who's bad at conducting an interview. Right? How do you feel with your special? I haven't seen it, Shaun, but I'm like everybody's putting their shit on YouTube. I just think it's the way to go.
Yeah, it's on Mark's YouTube. Gracious enough to put on his channel. I appreciate it.
We're in the past the 10K point.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So you're producing specials now?
I'm just putting them up.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with it. I didn't shoot it or pay for it. I just put it on the page because it might get a bigger exposure.
Right. Which is there's a couple comics doing that, right? I know Nate's doing that.
Yeah, Nate did it.
I don't know who else is
I
doing
think
it.
Sam has done it.
My favorite part of the taping was your in-laws had to come see you do stand-up and talk about your thin penis.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about it. You told me about how good the special was. Oh, yeah, you told me about it. You said how uncomfortable it was.
It's a tough thing. The in-laws seeing you for the first time is a tough barrier because you're up there saying just stuff about sex and your dick and then you're just like, oh, hey, I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Why'd they come to that show of all the shows?
It's a big show.
That's a big show, yeah.
Where'd you shoot it?
At the cell at the lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And, that's the intimate room.
I know.
Yeah.
And then you got to have dinner with them after, I
Yeah,
assume.
we had dinner after.
Yeah. I'll have the angel hair. Thank you.
They're holding a straw. They're looking at you. They're looking at the straw. They're looking at you.
I'm like, it's a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
Not much, but a little.
Wow. So where were they sitting? Because that room is so. I do the hour there. You work out material.
Yeah.
Is tiny.
I know.
Where were they sitting?
They were thankfully in the back corner.
Oh, in that back right
so
corner.
I didn't have to do eye contact or anything.
Did you hear them laughing?
A couple times.
All
A couple
right.
times. Yeah. So I think it got through.
What was the first? How long into it? Because like whenever my parents come, I would cut certain jokes. Jokes or like whatever monstrous shit I do.
Yeah, but don't you get over that at a certain point? At a certain point, you're just like, this is the act. They just have to see it.
There are certain graphic sexual things, yes, but there's certain things I just can't say in front of my parents.
Yeah, I get that.
It's too embarrassing.
Yeah, I even cut the fucks down. Like all the,
really?
the curse words I'll cut down.
Yeah, for me, it's certain sexual things that they know are true. Like you know what I mean? Like if I talk about sex with whatever it is, it's too embarrassing.
Yeah.
To hug them afterwards. Good show, kiddo. Ugh.
My parents came to a show of mine, which I always hate. I did a show in Mississippi.
Yeah.
They live in New Orleans, so they drove in. You were there.
Yeah.
And my friend sat next to my parents, so I said, just keep an eye on my dad, see what he laughs at. I'm dying to know. And I go, okay. He goes, okay, great, no problem. I do the whole show, went fine. I get off. I go, what the hell did my dad laugh at? He goes, he didn't laugh once, and then you brought up Charlie Kirk, and he went, oh, no. That's all he did. That was the whole thing. That was the only reaction I got out of him.
He's like worried for you.
Yes, yeah, like, oh, what's he going to say? But not one laugh.
But I wonder why. I'm sure he knows you're funny. Like, is it just that it's hard for him
know.
to laugh at his son, or?
I think he just doesn't care. He's like, we'll sit through this hour because he wants to have dinner. He wants to hang out. He doesn't want to actually like analyze my act and enjoy my act.
Did your mother like it?
I think they like that I do it, but I don't think they're into my jokes really.
And they won't oversell a joke and laugh just to make you feel better.
No, my dad thinks like 4 Weddings and a Funeral is the funniest movie with Andy McDowell.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, it's Rowan Atkinson has some great moments, but yeah, that's what they don't want me.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it's weird.
So I get it. I don't want to listen to. If my mom wrote music, I wouldn't be like, let's rock out, you know? Yeah. It'd be like some flute or a harp or some shit.
Now, what about you? So how long into the act was it before you're like, oh, I know what's coming now, and I know that they're sitting there watching?
I think I just tune it out now because I've done it so much in front of my parents that I'm like, I can't be thinking about this.
Same.
The act is just the act at this point, and they're going to have to give me weird conversations. I'll deal with it after the show.
Blinders.
Do you talk about sex? Because I don't think I've ever done it in front of a girlfriend's parents. Like that, I've never done. Like that would be weird. My wife's family saw clips of me as Chip, and they think that's what I do. They're like, he's not funny.
Hilarious.
It's humiliating. Like, what is he doing? Fucking Scandinavian, fucking dead stare autism. What is he doing?
Did they see that before they met you? Because then they'd meet you and be like, oh, he really cleaned himself up. You gotta say.
No, I think they met me first, and then they think that I put the wig on to be like funny. Like that's my idea of. It's really emasculating.
That's brutal.
They have no respect for me at all. I went to a funeral at her family's, and I wear sneakers that are just, whatever. And they're like, her cousins are like, I thought he had money. He had holes in his shoes. Like they just think I'm this American bum.
Yeah. Not funny. Well, welcome to comedy. I also get like I'm at Thanksgiving or Christmas with the in-laws, and they're like, you're not funny. And I'm like, well, I don't want to say a cum joke in front of you at the table. I hold it in, And they're like, but you're not funny off the cuff.
Have they said that?
My mom or my wife's uncles, they all work in what do you call that? Tow truck driving. So they're like blue collar, Boston, Irish people. So they fuck with me all day long, and they're like, I'm getting nothing out of this kid. I'm getting nothing. You're a comedian? Do something. And then at one point, I did a funny stretch, and he's like, okay, we're getting somewhere. It's brutal.
But it is uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's like because they kind of mean it. Like they're joking, but they kind of mean it. They're like, we're giving him a hard time. And then when you leave, they're like, but he's really not funny off stage.
Yeah, and then like a cousin will get a laugh, and they go, cousin.
He ought to do it. He can do it. You can do it.
He's better than you.
I had one of my trainer at the gym say that to me. Like after I'd been training with him for a while, he's like, oh, "Wow, man!" I was like, "This guy never says anything funny." And then you said something funny. I was like, "Oh yeah, he is a comedian." Right. He wasn't even trying to be shitty. He was just acknowledging that I'm not clowning around in the gym trying to entertain him.
But it's like a hack joke. But you don't do this with other jobs. Where's the surgery?
Yeah.
Any surgery happening? You're like, I do that at the hospital.
Doctors supposedly hate that when you go up to them like, this mole, is this anything? They're like, I'm not on the clock.
Right. Good point.
So your penis is very thin. I love that. It makes me so happy.
Well, so many, so many comics have a small dick joke, a big dick joke. I've never heard the thin angle.
No,
so I was
I haven't
excited
either.
to dive into it.
Yeah.
And women hate thin. So that's good.
They do, yeah. They're like I don't mind a short dick if it's thick,
Yeah.
but a thin dick is universally panned.
I know, but I'm trying to bring back long and thin.
Yeah.
Long and thin we're bringing back.
Well, I got you beat because I'm thin and short.
Oh wow!
But I will not bring it up on stage. 'Cause
You're like
I
a
need
dwarf
some
with
dignity.
leukemia.
I'm like a child Holocaust survivor. I'm short and thin.
And I'm like an adult Holocaust
Yeah.
survivor, so it all works out.
And I'm like, what am I? Guy who wrecks the flow.
We've all done that where you throw out the beginning and you have nothing. You hope it comes to
There's
you.
nothing worse than like a comic who isn't funny off the cuff ever
Yeah.
and just tries to jump and you're like, just shut up.
Stop it.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
But I think that was very fun. I remember you told me about, I didn't realize it was your special, but he was telling me how fucking funny the special was.
It's good.
And he was like, his in-laws were there and he's talking about his thin dick. I thought that was so hilarious and humiliating. What did they say to you afterwards? Because I hate conversations afterwards with people I know.
I
hate
think
it.
enough people like kind of disassociate. They're like, I know not to bring that up. It's very kind of just surface level, like, oh, solid, thanks for inviting us, which I prefer. That's,
Sure.
I think, what you want.
And we're all adults here.
Yes,
You have
exactly.
a penis. I have a penis.
Totally.
She's got a
Yeah.
vagina. Your wife. Whatever. So.
She has a cock.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we're grown-ups.
Yes.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, agreed.
Where'd you meet your fiance?
Hinge.
Oh.
Dude, I did so terrible on Hinge. I was like 2017 or 20. One person connected with on Hinge, no one else,
Wow.
and she wound up ghosting me after I asked the wrong vegetarian question. She just never responded to me again.
What Hinges? You got to know somebody.
That's how it
No, that
started,
was
but it
Oh.
just became like Tinder.
Oh, did
okay.
Hinge need to be recommended too?
Oh, very
That's
early
why
on.
it's called
it did,
Hinge.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that because Raya I bombed on as well. I did terrible.
Really?
Oh, for 300 on Raya.
What? With this apartment, with your body of work, not your body.
Yeah, no,
that's
not at all.
bad. But your body of work is
My body of work. What I did
Netflix and
I did-
radio.
Hey, I did a theater
Sirius.
with 800 people in 2007. You want to? I have tits now. You want to blow me?
We could bring her to the cellar and show her a set. I don't know.
No, none of that works. So you met her on Hinge. I'm fascinated with that. But you know, I saw Amy Schumer on Raya real quick. I think she met her husband,
Ex-husband.
her soon-to-be ex-husband,
Yeah.
on Raya. And I remember flipping through, and I must have gotten it as soon as Amy went on, because I remember thinking, that was Amy.
Whoa.
And then Chris, she said, was the first guy she matched with. But I flipped through her profile, and I think I was going to match with her as a goof.
Yeah, sure.
So that's my experience with that stuff, and it's not good. So
Yeah.
what did you say to her? Like, what was your first comment?
Oh man, I don't even remember. I think it was very casual. I don't think I had a good opening line. I was on Aldi. I was on like 6 apps. At
Everything,
once.
right?
Yeah.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah.
What, Hinge, Tinder, Bumble? Were you on Raya?
I wasn't on where Okay Cupid.
Whoa.
I was when you're weird looking and you have no money, you just got to be throwing Hail
Yeah.
Marys all day long, just hoping someone comes down with the ball. And
Big
that was,
net.
Yeah, exactly. That was
And what
mine.
was your pitch? Like when you set up, what are you saying about yourself? Comedian? Like, you know,
I had comedian on there, which I
Yeah.
heard now is like there's too many.
Yes.
I hear
yes.
it's all like finance guys and people that think they're comedians.
Right.
But I think then was a little better, and I really realized the types of people that like me.
That's good.
Was an interesting thing.
Play towards
even just
that.
like ethnicities, like Asian and Jewish, I did well with. Hispanic woman has never looked me in the eyes. Not once. So you kind of know people that I'm like, I maybe have a better chance with this person. This
yeah, I
type of
don't
person.
see black women going for the thin white.
There were a couple, but it was rare. It was rare.
All right, we can come off instant. Call in now if you want to. It's 720-820-1337 if you want to call in and ask a question. If not, then don't.
I did J-Date for a while, and I put willing to convert, and I cleaned up from that because women were like, I'll get them. It felt like a bigger fish to catch.
Wait, were you willing to convert, or
No.
you just?
God, no. What are you kidding? Of course not. Are you crazy? I won't even convert to Catholicism, let alone Judaism.
That's hilarious. So you just that little thing falls off. Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
That's pretty brilliant, actually.
Oh, it worked. And but did you guys have moves before the internet? Because we're old enough that you had to learn how to hit on women, approach women.
Yes, I would reach. The left hand goes back, and the wallet comes out. That was my move. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Yeah, that was it. It was all fucking online and Craigslist, and that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
But the radio show attracted psychopaths. So like, there was a lot of girls, but you'd have to narrow down who was like, you know what I mean? That was my game. Really, was just being myself.
Sure. Well, that helps. The radio's huge.
It worked nowhere else. Being myself works nowhere else.
Yeah.
But in that world, it was just like,
there's enough people listening that 3 women will care.
100%. Yeah. But the funnel is very thin at the bottom.
Yeah. I had a move where when I started doing comedy, I would see a girl in the crowd, and I would go, "Hey, I gotta get some photos for my website. Sorry to bother you. Can you snap some pics of me with your phone and get some photos of me while I'm on stage? Then hopefully you have a good set. You get off and you go, here's my number. You just text me the photos, and then an hour later I'd be like, I made it all up. I just wanted to meet you, and I'd love to take you out. And it worked every time.
Wow.
Probably did it 5 or 6 times.
That's a great move.
It worked to get in. It was a great way in because it's neutral. It's harmless, to get the number.
I can't believe a woman would fall for that. Like I would probably, if I tried that, it would be like, I'll email it to you. I'm going to send it to my boyfriend's phone.
Right.
And now he's going to text you and ask comedy questions. Like that would never work.
But if you have a good set, though, you can really pull a lot out of your league, I think.
I guess so, yeah. Did you get laid a lot, like as a stand-up?
No. Oh, I didn't know there was more to that. No. The answer is a no, regardless.
So it didn't help being a comic?
Not really. I mean, a couple times, but I was just too shy. I think it took me too long to get decent enough.
Right.
And,
You're tall.
Tall?
How old are you,
A little bit.
6'3"?
6'3", yeah.
Okay. That was just a random guess.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's
You
what
nailed
happens
it.
when you're a fucking short
I
king.
know. When you're short or balding, all you notice is tall guys with full heads of hair.
Yeah,
He's got great hair, pimp.
I'm literally,
does.
he absolutely has a tremendous head of hair.
Yeah.
He has a head of hair of every guy in a frat who accidentally kills a girl.
You gotta watch out. You're gonna leave a follicle. They'll get you.
But I literally have to call my wife in to get stuff off the top shelf. It's humiliating. What I
great.
needed. I was drinking out of my tumbler yesterday, and I couldn't find the lid. And I couldn't reach up to the top, so I had to call her.
You need to get one of those grabbers that like old people
that
have.
fucking fat people use for their socks. I love how they're marketing to these big fat pigs, but they're making it look like it's for people reaching for.
Right.
And look, put your shoe on if you hurt your leg, and they show a guy who's 150 pounds, and it's like, no, it's if you're a fucking slob and you can't reach. That's what they use. Should we take a call? Yeah, let's take a call. Ugh. I hate Steven Singer. But you know what I love? Moms. Think about it. Before morning coffee and chaos, before the day even starts, there's mom, the one who wakes up at sunrise. What if she's an alcoholic? Packs lunches. What if you're on food stamps and you don't have any food in the house? She drives carpools. What if she's gotten a DUI? Somehow, though, she does keep everything together, even if she is all of those things, a drunk who oversleeps and crashes her cars. She keeps shit together. She's the sunrise of the family. I know it looked like that made me nauseous to say, but that's sometimes what I'll say to my mother. You're the sunshine of the family. And then she'll show me her asshole and go, how about the moon? And we laugh. Brand new Sunrise 24-karat gold-dipped rose. This exclusive rose captures the colors of the morning sunrise with sparkling blue that fades to a pinkish purple to a warm golden yellow. It's really, honestly, it's stunning. As much as sometimes I want to choke Steven Singer for the names of these, it's stunning. Steven's gold-dipped roses are a real rose, dipped and preserved in real gold, guaranteed to last a lifetime. Just like a mother's love, they arrive in a beautiful gift box, shipped free with your own personalized message. Steven's new Sunrise Rose, $89, and the color is fantastic. Only and exclusively available, IHateStevenSinger.com. Celebrate the moms who make every sunrise possible. Steven Singer Jewelers, the great Steven Singer, IHateStevenSinger.com. This message is sponsored by Raycon. Mother's Day is coming up, and you have to get a gift that fits into your mom's everyday life. Whether she's going to go out for a walk, or maybe just putter around the house, or do her errands, or her commuting, whatever mom does. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classics are a great option. They become a go-to for everyday listening. They have active noise cancellation. So when your father, who is also old, is babbling at her, she has noise cancellation. She doesn't have to listen to him. She can just nod and pretend she's listening while she's enjoying her music. They block out background noise. She can stay focused on what it is she's doing. Let's see. It's a thoughtful Mother's Day gift, and it can fit really easily into her routine because even if your mother's weird, and my mom's a little weird, they all like music. Everyone likes to listen to something. Their everyday earbud classic. It's packed with upgrades. They've got active noise cancellation. They have multi-point connectivity, which means you can be connected to more than one device at the same time. And a super comfortable ergonomic design, and it stays put no matter what you're doing. So maybe mother likes to do this a lot. Maybe your mother rocks or bangs her head against the wall. Who knows what your mother does? They stay in. They have new colors. They have what's it called? Blush violet, cool mint. Now, I probably wouldn't wear blush violet because I'm very masculine. I wear these in the gym all the time. I wear but I have the cool mint. I don't have blush violet because that wouldn't be as masculine. That's mother's color. I put on my cool mint, and as you can see, I'm obviously in the gym every day. And they sound great. And you could also, if you want to adjust the settings, you can also hear what's coming in and going on if you want a little situational awareness. It doesn't have to be complete noise cancellation. That's up to you. They deliver the same premium audio quality as all the big brands, but it's at half the price. And add in over 3 million happy customers and a 30-day happiness guarantee. And there's zero reason to overpay. I use my Raycons every day, as I've just said, in the gymnasium. Up to 32 hours of battery life with the case. This is my favorite thing. It's not even the battery life. They have a quick charge function, which means 10 minutes of this will give you 90 minutes of playtime. So if you realize you forgot to charge your headphones, you're going to run down to the gym, you're going to go, you have to buy an enema, whatever it is you have to do at the store. You have to buy condoms that are going to be too big for you. You pop it in for 10 minutes, then you have 90 minutes. You can go out and run your errands. So celebrate the moms in your life, whether it's your own mother or you're dating someone who's a mother, or you have a brother who tells everyone he's a mother. Fine, we don't care. Go to buyraycon.com/Norton. That's BUYRAYCON.com/Norton. And you're going to get 15% off the Everyday Earbuds Classic. Thanks, Raycon, for sponsoring this podcast. Hello, you're on with Shaun Murphy and myself and Mark.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a comedian. Can I test out a joke?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay, sure.
Fire hydrant, what'd he do?
Fuck yeah.
I don't think you guys get it.
I didn't get it. Wait, what?
Oh, I get it now.
Are you kidding?
No, he's firing you.
His name's Hydrant.
No, I know. I got it immediately.
Oh, I know. Literally took me eight minutes to get it. I didn't get it.
No, I got it, but what exactly? I don't understand why hydrant is being fired. Like, that's what I don't get.
Exactly. That's the crux of the...
Maybe you got to set up a scenario for him to get fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the water didn't come out.
Yeah.
So you're fired.
Yeah.
Wait,
or hydrant was the boss, and he was fingering the secretary, and then the president of the company came in and said, "Fire hydrant."
Yes.
To hydrant supervisor.
There you go.
But it's not a bad joke, sir. I like where you were going. I like how you were thinking. Do you have any more gems?
What?
All right, cool. This is why people hate the calls. Thank you very much, sir. I hope you're driving drunk at the moment. Hope you're in an SUV in Minneapolis.
This guy's a voter.
Okay, we got another call on. Hi, you're on with us.
Hey, quick question. And Mark especially, I think, may be able to chime in on this. I don't know if you guys, after you got married, you noticed your sex drive dropping at all. Because after I had my son, who's now 3, I mean, it just plummeted. So I was wondering if you guys, I know that engaged guy, he's still dialed in, but you guys who are married, did you notice that at all, or did you not experience that?
Of course, you're married. You got to look at the same old bag every day. I mean, what'd you expect? And who knows what your wife looks like, you know? So it happens. And, after a pregnancy, I feel like a body can change, men and women, So, yeah, I think this is completely normal. This is thing people have talked about since the beginning of time.
Yeah. And
You don't fuck your wife.
Yeah. And it does drop a little bit, but it's also because you're around each other all the time.
Right.
You don't have to get it in because
Yeah.
you're going to see them tomorrow.
Good point.
But yeah, that's a pregnancy does it though, because you start thinking of them as the mother of the kid, right?
Right. Well, it's kind of like when you're single, you're hunting food all the time, and then when you're married, it's like eating leftovers.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, all right, it's there. I'll get it when I get it. It's exciting, but I'm not like on the hunt.
And I think there's some benefits. Remember how horny you were at 20? It was your entire life, and now you like get to calm down a little bit and do some other shit instead of being hard 24/7.
Good point.
I was never hard 24/7. My dick was always a source of great shame and panic. It would always humiliate me when I needed it most. Yes, sir. So what
I
happened?
agree with that.
Okay.
But well, I'll say I agree with that as far as it dying down. I like. But the problem is, I'm 59. My wife is 29.
Whoa.
Wait, you're 59?
Yeah, and then she's 29.
That's a 30-year
So
gap for
she's
you.
all in. I know she's
Oh.
all in, but I had really dabbled in the Southeast Asian country where she's from before we got married, and I think I dabbled too much. So, yeah, so that's where, if I was married to some 59-year-old bag, it'd be great. Because maybe she wouldn't care, but she's all in. She'd do it 5 times a week if we could, or
Is she
if we had
Thai
time.
or
Yes.
a Thai?
She's Thai,
Filipino.
huh?
Filipino.
Oh, Filipino.
A Filipino.
No,
Got
Filipino.
it.
So you met her. Now, do you miss like Mark said, the hunt? Do you miss the hunt? Like sometimes you miss the idea. Like I was suicidally depressed when I was single. So it's not like I was happy, but sometimes you miss the idea of what's going to happen tonight. Am I going to get it or am I not going to get it?
Sure.
There's that whole mystery of when you're out trying to get laid. Do you miss that?
Maybe, but I mean, I can even play out those scenarios in my head because with a kid, you're still almost doing that. Oh, can I get it tonight? Is the kid going to go to sleep?
That's true.
You're still kind of in that. So I don't know what happened, but it plummeted. And she's beautiful. She's put on a little bit of weight. It's still really beautiful. So I got to step it up. But I just don't know if you had any advice.
How fat did she get, sir?
No.
She looked like a North Korean dictator.
130. She even got the haircut. So
Speak
no.
English?
No. It's not a matter of attractiveness. That's my point.
Okay.
It's really
All
not
right.
that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think just
I don't know.
get
I
a
just-
dick
yeah, I didn't
pill
know
and
if you
go
had-
for it, just to make her happy. Because when you're
Oh,
rock
trust
hard,
me,
you'll be
I'm
more
looking
likely
at
to
blue-
just fuck it, I'll bang somebody just to get this thing to go down. Get a dick pill.
Yeah. Get a Blue Chew.
I'm looking at the blue chew code Norton or code. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I'm on the blue chew already. So that's
Yeah.
that's-
Oh, jeez.
But yeah. But it's not a matter of it getting hard. It's a matter of just wanting it.
I
Like literally,
understand.
if I never had it, I wouldn't care if we never had it. So that's it. Yeah.
You could, Shaun, have
Go
you
ahead,
lost any of that you've been with the same girl for 5 years?
I'm doing all right. I mean, 5 years. It's only 5 years. Yeah, I'm doing okay. But we're both around the same age, so the sex drive it's like a medium amount.
It
I
kind
think
of-
this is the unfortunate problem with an age gap. Good, you get 29-year-old. Bad, you're gonna sometimes I think have to bang when you don't want to bang.
Yeah, which is women's plight for the most of time.
Yeah.
So the tables have turned.
Yeah, I also find I watch too much porn. That's also distracting.
That'll kill you.
That's true. Are you watching any porn, sir?
Yes.
A
Jim.
little, but to Jim's point, a little, but I mean, I should just eliminate that completely.
You
and
should.
see if it helps,
Yes.
which
I
it's
think that'll
gotta.
help.
Because it's
God,
not
yeah.
even like I'm enjoying it. It's just numbing. Like it's numb. It's like when you're just eating too many fucking cookies or like whatever you're doing. It's like I'm not enjoying these. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
hungry.
Right.
It's just out of boredom. I'm just, and then all of a sudden you're fucking fat. And you don't want to eat something good.
The worst
Yeah.
is when it takes too long. You ever go on like a hunt? You're looking for the perfect video, and it's been like 2 hours. You're like, what am I fucking doing
This is
with
a rabbit
my day?
hole. This isn't perfect. This
Yeah.
isn't perfect.
Yeah,
It's like
I-
a diner menu with too many options.
Yeah, you just wind up realizing like, wow, we've changed presidents, and I'm still fucking jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be a long night. And again, by the time you're done, you feel gross. And
Yeah.
you're like my whole night is fucking shot.
Yeah.
So, sir, I would just suggest, bite the bullet, or maybe don't jerk off for a while and don't watch porn, because that's when I don't do that, then I'm much more likely to want sex from a real person.
That's good advice.
I got to mention one interesting thing about porn, if I can. One interesting thing about porn. When we met in the Philippines, and we got married.
Whoa. That's called a confession.
Wow. So are you afraid
Yeah.
she's going to find that, or she might get
She'll
really mad
never
at you?
find it. It's in hidden videos. I have like 5 of them total. And then we got married, and I don't know how she would react. So she'll never find it. But
Yeah, I
just
wouldn't.
think that's
I
an
wouldn't
interesting
tell
thing.
her because you can never undo telling her. Like you can never You can never take that back if she fucking hates you for it. I would keep that one. Just jerk off to it. I would just kind of keep that under my hat. You did it. It's done. You fell in love.
I'll email it to you, Jim. You let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'm
if
sure
you
I've
think my
seen it.
performance-
Yeah. Trust me. I probably fucked her when I was over there too. I'm kidding. Sorry, I've never been over there. All right. Well, thank you very much. Good luck. God bless you.
Good
for
talking to you
taking it.
guys. Love you guys. Take care.
It's funny. That came apart really quick.
Yeah,
I
what
got
a-
like 5 of them. She's one.
That took a turn.
Yeah.
I'm going overseas. We're going to. I'm going overseas with Louie. We're going to a bunch of places I've never been, and one of them is Thailand. And I'm worried about how I'm going to behave. in
Yeah.
Thailand. I'm going to try to stay in the room and not get. Because you probably get in big trouble in Thailand easily.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, be
Oh.
out and about,
I see.
making friends.
Yeah. Oh boy, you got to be careful. This is your kid in a candy store.
I know, and I can't, I'm too scared of coming home with something.
Oh, it's not about the wife.
No, I mean, I've not done it, so I would feel terribly guilty.
Sure.
But to make someone not do something bad for them, you have to put up a tangible threat. Like the idea of feeling guilty is like in the air somewhere.
Right.
But
I hear you.
Coming back with fucking gonorrhea and burning her, that's a real thought.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Of
Like,
course.
It's like when people smoke. You keep telling them, hey, you're going to die someday. They're like, But if you're like, look, you're fucking stinking up the house and your breath stinks. They're like, oh, that's in front of me. I can
Got
live with
it.
that.
That makes
Well,
sense.
this is a good test. Go over there and pull it off and come back.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. But I'm a little nervous about it.
All right. I can't wait to hear.
Have you been tempted at all?
No.
Good. That was an asshole question. I mean, what's he going to say? Is it hard for you?
It's tough, but I feel like I got over the hump.
Right.
And now it's okay. It's like booze, like it's hard the first couple weeks to not drink, and then once you to go like a year, you're good.
Have you stopped drinking?
No, I'm just comparing. I'm still drinking quite a bit.
You're guessing.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop or are you okay with it?
I'd like to. I've slowed down.
You've
'cause
talked about it before.
It was killing my whole life. Because drinking has this like domino effect where like you drink, then you don't sleep, then you don't wake up, then you miss something, and then you're hungover, and then you don't go to the gym, and then it fucks up your whole life.
What have you missed? You're like the most responsible comic I know.
Well, what I'm an asshole. I'll go to the thing hungover because then that way I'm still doing my obligation,
Yeah.
but I'm doing a horrible quality.
Oh, you'll just kind of like not do. Have you ever missed a flight from it?
No, I'll do the flight hungover.
Is that terrible?
Horrible. It's a nightmare. Like cross-country flight, I did a show. I did Adam Ray, Dr. Phil. Flew home the next day at 7 a.m. drinking all night. So I got like 10 minutes of sleep. The alarm went off. And I just had to pack up, still drunk, slobbering, boner, and just get in an Uber, go to the airport. You're like a zombie. And then the poor guy next to you is just like, oh, I hate this guy.
Because you reek of booze.
Reek of booze. I'm snoring on the plane. It's a bad look. One guy goes, let me get a photo. That's always great.
But at least you can sleep, though.
Yeah, I can if I'm that fucked up and I'm on no sleep.
That's a terrible feeling, though. Do you ever puke on a plane from that?
I have never puked, but then I'll start drinking again on the plane. So then you're that guy because you're trying to get right.
Oh, first thing in the morning?
Yeah, so you have the Bloody Mary, and then you keep going.
Puking on an airplane is embarrassing.
I don't think I've ever done it. You've done it?
I've done it in the bag. And then you have to hold it because they're landing, so no one can come take. You got to hold it out in front of you. Oof.
So what, was it a rough landing?
Just food poisoning.
Oh, you were
I
sick.
ate something on as we were boarding, and I was like, "This doesn't taste right." But what are you gonna do? Just hope you make it, and I did not make it.
And at the airport, it's so expensive. You're like, this is bad, but I'm eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I paid for this.
Yeah, my wife puked. We were coming back from Norway, and as we were landing, I don't know, she was not feeling well. And I mean, a fucking horrible puke into a bag, and they had to give her another one, and she filled up too. I was very impressed, though. Like, handled it really well.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been retching and miserable and ran to the bathroom. She took it like a trooper and just puked in the bag, got the next bag, puked.
Wow, I can't do that.
They were very helpful.
Good.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Wow, yeah, puking into a bag. 'Cause I don't know. I don't puke. I puke like once a year, maybe. I try to hold it down.
Oh, you hate it.
I hate puking. I don't know how these bulimia people do it.
I did it recently. I was feeling like queasy, and I'm fingers down the throat guy.
Oh, I could never.
Yeah, I could never.
This
either.
was so hard to do because I wasn't sure if I had like vertigo or there was a little stomach thing, but I put it so far down I kept hitting the back and I couldn't puke. But it was like that, and I just couldn't. And I finally got it up and I just emptied my stomach.
Well, you got no gag reflex anymore.
I know I
Those
do.
days are over. So you were probably jizzing when you had to throw your finger in your mouth. No wonder you didn't puke. You were coming. You filled up a bag with jizz.
And I'm trying to throw up. Like, could you come in here and put your hand on my head?
Hold a hacky sack on my chin. It's for old time's sake.
Yeah, but I guys who don't puke, you just feel miserable for the whole day.
Yeah, I tend to come out the other way. I'm a shitter.
Oh, that's much easier.
Way better.
Yeah,
way
way
better.
better.
My chest hurts when I puke.
You ever do a shit and puke at the same time?
No.
Brutal.
Really?
Do you know when I did
Tub.
that?
We gotta go tub.
I think when I was getting a colonoscopy a couple years ago, and the prep day was so bad.
Oh.
I think I felt nauseous from something, and I think I puked and shit at the same time.
Oof.
That was ugly. But
Yeah.
I wasn't sick. I was taking that, emptying my stomach out
Right.
with that, whatever the fuck they give you. You ever get one?
No, I'm thinking about it because I'm 40-ish, so it's about that time, right?
How old are you?
I'm 40.
Okay, so you've never done one.
I've done one. I had like stomach problems, and when I was like early 20s, they gave me one, and it
Whoa.
sucks.
The prep
You
day
shit
is hideous.
all day.
Yeah.
You can't,
Really?
Yeah, you don't eat and you shit just all day.
And your asshole is raw. And then
Yeah.
they wind up doing this thing where you have to give yourself 2 enemas the day before you go in just to make 100% sure you're emptied out. And your fucking cheeks are your asshole is chapped. It's
no.
very unpleasant.
Jesus. So what is that? Is that where they suck it out of you? The colonic?
Gentlemen, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and your lady or your fella sends you an eggplant emoji, maybe it means they're hungry. You know you're going to have to go over and have sex. Or you're going to have them come over and have sex. Because if you don't do it, they're going to send the eggplant to somebody who can function sexually. And then I know sometimes you panic, like, I've got ED problems. Blue Chew Gold. Honestly, this is a very easy product to endorse because I've used it. Blue Chew is fantastic. They've been on a mission for years. I don't know about getting you bricked up. They just want to help your rotten dick work. Now, they're a company. They can't say that. They don't help you get bricked up. They help your rotten dick stop embarrassing you. Because when you lose an erection, you don't go, hey, you need to be bricked up. You pinch the head and you go, thanks for nothing. Your dick just kind of hangs there. Sorry, I'm doing the best I can. Sorry. You feel more confident when you take a Blue Chew. And they have, by the way, they've improved it. They have a new arousal boosting formula, Blue Chew Gold. And most erection difficulty, I don't even say ED, most erectile dysfunction, most pouting, rotten dick medications, they only focus on the blood flow. Whereas Blue Chew Gold goes a little further. They combine 2 ingredients for blood flow and 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're not just physically ready, you're actually going to be in the mood. Because believe me, those 2 things do not always go hand in hand. This type of amazing innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile. I was doing so good. Erectile function. And I've had great success with it. I really have. It's so easy to endorse something that I've taken and just worn my sweatpants and went, God, I love you right now. All right. They say, please riff on one of these thought starters. It's time for less talking, more rocking. Ugh. Apparently, you can't take Blue Chew Gold for your funny bone. Less hanging, more banging. I don't mind that as much. That's the type of thing Florentine would have said to me when I lost my erection years ago. You need, come on, you need to do more banging, less hanging. Less thinking, more dinking? Who dinks? Who dinks? Less sucking, more fucking. And by sucking, I mean failing. Not orally sucking. Just less sucking in bed. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Discover your options at BlueChew, BlueChew.com. Here's a special deal for my worshipers. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get a 3rd month free with promo code Norton. Promo code Norton, BlueChew, BlueChew.com. Promo code Norton. Go to BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And I genuinely thank Blue Chew for not only sponsoring this podcast, but for helping my penis feel like a man's penis. I wasn't going to wear my glasses for this read because Factor likes it when I look young and hip and handsome. But I wanted to go over some of the meals, and it helps to be able to look down and see what they offer. Anyway, who cares? We won't even show that part because that will make me look stupid. Look, hunger strikes. You're exhausted. You're working, whatever you're doing. You just don't feel like cooking. There's something healthy in your fridge, your pantry that you should be making, but you just don't have it in you. You don't feel like doing it. For me, eating healthy, stupid, eating healthy. It's not a willpower problem. A lot of times it's a setup problem. Factor is amazing. I've been on the road for 6 weeks. It's so nearly impossible to eat healthy and to eat good because you're in restaurants, so you're ordering from hotels. So it's kind of hard to pick and choose exactly what you want to eat. Factor solves this whole setup problem. They have fully prepared meals. They're designed by dietitians, crafted by chefs, so they're healthy and they're phenomenally good, and they're delivered right to your door. You pop them in, you microwave them for a few minutes, you heat them in the oven, you're done. I'm hitting my nutrition goals when I'm eating my Factor meals. There's no planning, there's no grocery runs. I can't cook anyway. Let me go over a couple of the meals too. This is why I have my glasses on. This is what I love about this program. Like, okay, I want something low carb. The roasted garlic chicken comes with, I think, string beans or asparagus. It tastes really good, low carb, calorie smart, high protein. Great. But maybe you don't care about carbs. So you go, I'd like the smoky Gouda mac and shredded beef, please. Now that's calorie smart and high protein, but it's not low carb. You know what? Let me go back to low carb. Why am I yelling? I'm such a bad actor. The Monterey Jack Burger and barbecue sauce, low carb, high protein. Maybe you don't care about calorie smart. Point is, all of these meals are delicious. They all serve different purposes, and you can pick and choose what's important to you. So you don't have to be on a completely low carb diet. You can have low carb 2 meals a day, and then maybe just calorie smart for your 3rd meal a day. This way you don't get bored, and that's what causes me to break my diet. I get frustrated, I get sick and tired of it, and I wind up just cheating and binging. They have ready-to-eat salads, vibrant ingredients, like, I don't know what elote corn is, and miso edamame, I know what that is, it's delicious. 70-plus add-ons to round out your nutrition, green juices, peanut butter, energy bites. They're ready in 2 minutes, which means I can have sex twice, and then my meal is done. Factor shops, preps, cooks, delivers straight to your door. You have more time for everything you love this spring. You pop them out of the fridge 2 minutes later. They're fresh. They're never frozen. Over 100 rotating weekly meals, globally inspired flavors. They have Mediterranean and Asian. Always something new to look forward to. Like I said, you're not going to get bored. I really do love Factor meals. They're delicious, and I feel like I eat so much healthier when I'm doing this. Factormeals.com/Norton50off. That's Norton, number 5, the number 0, off. Norton50 off. Use the code Norton50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last. And this is until 9/27/2026. That's September 27th, 2026. See the website for more details. Factormeals.com/Norton50 off. Use code Norton50 off for 50% off. I love Factor Meals.
A colonoscopy? Sorry.
No, they put a camera up into your asshole.
What am I thinking of? Where they suck shit out of you.
German porn?
Isn't there a thing? Steve-O did it on Jackass where they pulled like...
colonic.
Colonic. Okay.
That's where they shoot water in
Yes.
and then everything comes out.
Yes.
No, this is where they actually need you empty and they send you're unconscious for it. I got endoscopy, colonoscopy same day. They go down the throat and then just get it done while you're there. And it's unpleasant.
All right, shit.
You should do it though.
Gotta do it.
If they find anything, they'll pull it out.
And what are you looking for? Cancer, I guess?
Cancer, polyps, and
If you stuck anything up there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. A fingernail, a picture of Richard Gere.
Gerbil.
Yeah, anything. Isn't it funny how that rumor stuck? Like, apparently it's not true, but everyone knows the fucking Richard Gere gerbil in the shitter.
I think it hurt his career.
It might have,
I mean, he was huge and then kind of teetered, kind of fizzled.
Did he ever address it? Like, did he ever make fun of it and just go, "This is such nonsense"?
Yeah, you'd think he'd be in a big comedy where there's like him and a gerbil and something. Like,
Yeah, that's true. There was that and the I heard Richard. No, sorry. What's the guy's name? Rod Stewart drank a pint of jizz.
7 liters of cum in his
Yes,
stomach or
okay.
something.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the rumor.
And then there's people like Defoe has the big penis rumor. Have
That's
you heard
true.
the Defoe?
That's real.
But
Willem-
have you heard
Willem
this-
Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yeah. But have you heard the story about like he was supposed to show his dick in a movie and it was too big and they gave him a smaller
I have
prosthetic?
heard that. I have heard that.
Yeah.
Because it'd
Really?
be distracting.
Yeah, and that's the rumor he got.
Yeah, that's pretty
It
good.
was pretty good.
There it is. Antichrist.
Yeah.
Wow. Giant cock, Willem Dafoe. I've also heard, well, obviously John Hamm, everyone's heard. Idris Elba, but he's a giant guy. And Chaplin. I heard, I don't remember where I heard that, but I heard Charlie Chaplin had a huge dick.
Is that why he walked like that? Wow.
When the house fell down, it hit his dick.
Blue.
Yes.
Bieber was solid. I saw Bieber's. That's online.
I mean, Mark Wall. I never heard Mark Wall. He's no balls. What are you talking about?
I never heard that either.
Michael Fassbender, Tommy Lee. Yeah,
Sure.
We've heard that one. John Hamm, of course. Jamie Foxx. All right.
Black guys, I
The
don't.
Game.
That don't
Yeah.
count.
Yeah, David Beckham. That doesn't look like a very impressive bulge. But yeah, I heard Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is the one I've heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
James Woods too. I heard James Woods has a fucking giant hog.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which makes me happy. He looks like he would. He's
Yeah.
kind of like lank,
Yeah,
skinny
yeah.
dude.
Oh, Daniel Craig. Oh, uncut.
Ugh.
Gems. Look at that.
I don't know who's showing.
Oh, geez. This guy's killing it. Skarsgård.
Holy.
That's isn't that the brother of Pennywise?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Alexander. Who's Pennywise? Skarsgård. Bill
Bill Skarsgård.
and his brother Alexander. Yeah, we're just looking now at giant penises
Dicks
on
are gross. I
but-
can't. I don't know how women do it, or you.
Richard. You know who had a small hog? Fucking Richard Gere. And
Yes.
we noticed it in American Gigolo. I think was the movie, right? Which he played. That's from like 1980.
Yeah.
Where with Lauren Bacall and was it
Pull it
Lauren
up.
Hutton? It was maybe Lauren Hutton, but it was really a good film. And there's a moment where he plays Julian, this fucking male escort, and he stands up and he turns, and it's like, wow, his dick was like really. I'm like, I respected him for showing that.
I couldn't believe he showed it.
He was so good looking, Richard Gere. He didn't care.
I guess so. And he was banging Crawford. Cindy Crawford and him were married.
Yeah. Oh, some of these guys have like really notoriously small dicks. Good for them. That's what I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah.
Who has a notoriously small penis?
I like it. I heard Liam Neeson's huge too, by the way.
Yeah, not surprising though. He's a giant fucking guy.
Giant Scottish man.
I started. Is he Scottish?
Thought it was
I thought he was Irish.
Oh, maybe you're right. Sorry.
I started watching.
Don't take away one of our.
Exactly. It's the only
Big
one we
dick
have.
Taken.
He's in that new Naked Gun movie. I started watching it. It was actually not that bad. I heard it's funnier than you expect it to be. Has anybody seen the whole film?
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
It
I'll
was.
go to the mat for it.
Did you expect it to be shit?
A little bit, because you haven't seen a big comedy like that in a while. Very slapsticky, and I
Yeah.
was into it. I liked it.
All right.
It's like a throwback.
Usually when they remake comedies, they're fucking hideous.
I
Yes,
know.
yes,
I heard they're
yes.
remaking Airplane, and I'm like, don't do it. It's perfect.
With
Scary
who?
movies coming back.
All right, I'll take that.
Who are they remaking Airplane with, though?
I don't know. That might be worth a goog, but
I mean, everybody in the. I mean, Peter Graves is dead. Leslie Nielsen is dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know who's the guy that played Ted Stryker. What's his name? The lead in that? I don't remember his name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's in a bunch of stuff. But I know that Zucker wanted to do the Naked Gun, and then McFarlane was like, "No, I got it," and that caused some friction.
Oh, he wanted to do the remake.
Yeah, they were like, "Let us do it. It's our movie." And then Seth was like, "I got it. I bought the rights. Shut up. I don't want your help." So that sucks.
I don't know. I can't picture. I can't picture them fucking it up unless their later work. Did they do anything that was shit later?
They did basketball and
that suck.
Yeah, well, I liked it, but there's a couple of they're more B comedies like Mafia. Was that them or
Oh,
Dracula Dead and Loving It? They had a couple like comedies.
Okay,
The
I've been
spoof.
seeing like all these weird, all in the family clips too, which are great.
I love them.
all these great Rob Reiner clips since
Yeah, Meathead.
since that accident.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh yeah, I guess we should take another call. Yes. Hi, you're on with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that Shaun was the third mic. Two quick questions.
Sure.
One, obviously, love you guys' work. Come out to Cobb's in San Francisco soon. One for Mark first, and then a question for both of you guys. Mark, I'm 40. My wife's 38. Expecting first kid in
Hey,
July.
got one at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Well done. Is it a tardy?
Held out as long as I could.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice that isn't cliche or something that you would, either a warning or a word of advice as far as someone who hasn't had kids and is perpetually like a somewhat capable but retarded man-child? And then second question for both of you guys, one of my favorites, who's your most hated band or musical artist and why?
Ooh.
You want to take the baby question first? Because I have no idea. Nobody wants non-cliche advice.
Okay, I'll knock it out. Your whole world, once you have a baby, just becomes scheduling. So get on board with the wife now, because it's all about like she's got to go to work, or you got to go do this, or you got to go to a party, and she's got to. So you guys are gonna just have to swap all the time. I'm doing this, you do that, and get a bunch of help, and that's it. Get help. Get a nanny. Get a lady coming in, a night nurse, whatever you can do, because you're gonna need it. Because it's the first 3 months are boot camp, pure hell. So buckle up, Dickless.
And what band do I hate the most? Mariah Carey. I know she's a great singer. Everything is fucking awful.
So during Christmas, when her song comes on,
it's fucking hideous. I hate it. Whitney Houston, I can't stand either. But Mariah Carey, I think, is my least favorite artist of all time.
So you don't like a ballad lady doing big numbers?
I just don't like. What are her other big ones? There's
a lot of that, yeah.
Unlistenable.
Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. I was doing a gig, one of my all-time bombs. I was doing a gig at a Baptist church. I was like 4 years in, just bombing for religious black people. And halfway through the set, the soul singer, who I followed the soul singer. She came in crying in front of everyone. She goes, Whitney Houston died, and everyone starts crying and looking at their phones, and we just had to wrap up the show.
You should have done 10 minutes of tub jokes. By the way, why would she interrupt the show to give a news report?
She was that distraught that everyone had to know that Whitney Houston died, and we did like, hey, give it up for the troops. God is good. Thanks for having me, and just got the hell out of there.
Did you get paid?
I think we did get paid.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, were you? In a way, she might have helped you, because if you were bombing terribly, she ended the show.
She ended the show early. Yeah.
And it's no one's fault but hers for yelling.
Oh, it was bad. There was a band. The band stayed on stage, and they were giving me sarcastic rim shots after all my jokes. It was brutal.
Was it helpful?
I mean, they were killing.
Do you remember one of your jokes from that time that bombed?
Oh, God. I remember having a joke about dicks. This was before my, trailblazing thin dick stuff.
Yeah,
This
sure.
was just regular dick stuff. And my buddy was like, kind of what you said. It's like, they all have dicks. They're all adults here. And it bombed worse than my bombs, because they're religious. They don't want to hear want to hear about dicks.
Right.
Oh, it was bad. It was so bad the band got bored making fun of me. The band was killing, and they eventually got up and left, because they're like, we can't even do this anymore.
You were bombing that terribly.
Yes. Oof.
I did a Black History Month. No, it was Black History Month. It was a comedy contest, and I wish I had kept it was 1993, and I was the only white guy there. But it was just, you just whore yourself to get laughs, and I wound up winning this talent show. And I got like a trophy for Black History Month in '93.
Wow, that's worse than Rodney King.
But
Jesus Christ, they gave it to you?
It was a different kind of riot. But it was one of those dumb trophies with just a guy on top. It was like I took a picture of it, and I wish I had saved the trophy.
Oh, of course.
I'm so stupid. I didn't. But black crowds are like, I did the cellar the other night, and I was doing well, and to my left, there's a black guy with two black women. And they weren't saying anything, but black women just hate me on stage. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe because I walk up and I look at them and I'm like, I don't like you either. Yeah. That's probably it. But no, they hate me. I could just sense this fucking disgust coming off.
Well, I think black crowds have a Coliseum vibe. It's like killed or we hate you. Like there's no like he was all right. It's just like get him off or that was amazing.
Yeah, but it was going well. Like the crowd was like, it was going fine. But I always feel like with black people in the crowd, for me, it's it's joke to joke. There's never like a flow. Like, okay, we're with you. It's always yep, nope, yup. It's very, very touch and go.
Michael Richards said the same thing.
I know.
Yeah.
And I maybe I shouldn't quote him the second I walk on. That's my problem. Actually, I sing what he said.
He got the award in '94.
Yeah, now that was a career-defining moment. Like that's one of those weird moments that you're like, wow, that ended his, and it shouldn't have. I mean, it was a bad thing, but like when you see what other people do,
sure.
Like Will Smith assaulted someone, he's still working.
Good point. Yeah. Good point. Did you see his new movie?
I did not.
It's called Pole to Pole, and I'm like, this is not going to help the gay rumors.
Oh, that was
come on. It's dead on. Pole to pole.
What is he playing? A skier, I guess.
I guess a North Pole guy.
Is it a comedy or a...
No. It looks like a drama of some kind. Oh, it's a series. Oh, boy, he's back on TV. Disney.
Now, I wonder, is that a step down for a guy like that? Like, or does he, do you think is it Disney he's working for?
Yeah, that's what it said.
It's so funny how fucking Disney is so paranoid about every joke you make and everything you say. But if you do something like that, they're like, yeah, we can work with you.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't that weird?
And then he turned down The Matrix and Django.
Wow. Damn, but he took the slap. That's a weird career choice.
Well, he turned down The Matrix. What, back in the?
I think it was. I know it was Django, and I think the other one was The Matrix, where he was like in.
It was.
There was all these like movies, and he just had his vision. He's like, no, I'm like kid friendly. I only do this, and he turned down all these like huge roles.
But The Matrix, it was Lawrence Fishburne's role, I'm assuming, or was it Keanu's?
I think it was Keanu's.
It was Neo. He said he read the script and didn't get it. He was like, I don't get this movie. This is weird.
Well, honestly, he probably wouldn't have done it as well.
That's true.
Sometimes you see a guy who turned down a role. No, he did not. He was not Neo. He was offered the role of Neo. Oh, but he turned it down.
Okay.
To star in the Wild
West.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Man.
If it was Men in Black, you'd go, all right.
Yeah.
Or if it was Independence Day.
Of course.
But Wild,
damn.
He had to do the song, Wiki Wild West.
Wild, Wild West. Song stunk.
It's got to be how
there was
Phil
no Matrix
Hartman's
song.
ex-girlfriend feels. You know, like, you went with her? Didn't his wife kill him?
Who?
Phil Hartman?
Oh, yeah, Bryn Hartman shot him.
Yeah, she shot him. Like, the ex is like, I told you, that's his Wild Wild West.
Wow, that was a bad move. But would The Matrix have been anything without... if he was in it?
It might have been because he was so huge at the time.
Yeah, Independence Day, Bad Boys.
Do you know what I loved him in? I didn't like Bad Boys because there's an original Bad Boys with Sean Penn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Where he plays this Irish kid who accidentally runs over this kid of this rival of his, Paco Moreno, who is, I forget that guy's name. He was a big Latin actor in in the 80s. But the original Bad Boys with Sean Penn is about a boys' home. And that was, you know who was in it? The guy, he played a guy named Viking. Remember in, what the fuck was it? Shawshank? The guy who played the shitty, corrupt guard?
Yes.
That guy was in it. Who cares?
Okay.
You ever been telling a story and you realize no one cares?
That's interesting.
It was terrible. It wasn't interesting at all. I loved him in, what was the I Am Legend? I thought it was great.
Oh, that was fun. That was a remake as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
I believe it was.
Yeah. Good book, too.
Good book. It was... Oh, it had a different name in the 70s.
Yes, but not Centennial Man, but it's something
Olympic
like that.
Man or something.
Was the 1954? Wow. We're looking at it.
What's the title?
It doesn't say. There's no way the original was better.
No.
There's
Last
no
Man
way.
on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Omega Man.
Omega Man. Yeah. That's it.
All right. Let's see if anybody else is on the phone.
Oh, God.
That first call, by the way, the one that the audience is not going to hear.
Yeah.
That's going to get cut. That dumb joke. Hello, you're on the phone.
Sweet. My three favorites, Jim, Mark, and Merv from Impractical Jokers. I got a quick question for you guys. I am 27. I am largely into psychedelics and some different just alternative lifestyle kind of things. And I recently found out that I'm sort of become more successful than my father, and I just see that my family, specifically him, maybe could benefit from some of these things to open up their world a little bit, get them out of some depression and whatever. How do you think I should go about bridging that gap without making it too weird between me and my family, having them do LSD?
Wow, I mean, I don't know. How do you tell your father, look, Dad, we all know I'm doing well. You're a bit of a failure.
Yeah.
Stick your tongue out.
Well, to be fair, he's not a failure. He's a great dad, but he's just a bit emotionally unavailable, and I just feel like it could break him out of some patterns, and we could just bond, you know?
Interesting.
I don't know. I have no frame of reference for that. I don't do any psychedelics. I've never really done them. Do you do them at all?
No, I do no drugs. So what does your dad do now? Does he drink? Does he smoke weed? Does he do any of that?
He drinks a little bit. He likes to dip into the bourbon, but not really much else, you know. But he
I
is
think it's
a
a fun
musician.
idea.
He's a master.
Oh, a musician.
It's hard to sell your parents on a psychedelic. That's a really tough sell, man.
I would say if you do anything, maybe start weed. Start small. See if you could, gateway drug them.
Yeah. Yeah. So all of a sudden your dad he takes 2 hits of a joint. He starts quoting Nick Fuentes. He's like, wow, Dad.
I don't know what him not being successful has to do with this. Like, you're doing better than your dad?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Well, just because before, like, having that sort of lifestyle, I always felt a bit of shame.
What lifestyle?
Right?
What do you do?
Not,
What
like,
lifestyle? Are you gay?
Well, not anything crazy. Just doing fucking LSD and covered in tattoos type of deal. Like, they're pretty conservative, you know.
Okay.
So it has really nothing to do with the success, but just kind of feeling validated in my own right that I am a person that can influence their life in a positive way, and I'm not just a junkie, you know.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. It's a tough sell to get your father to do LSD. You might just have to accept the fact that you're more open than him. Or see if he'll smoke a joint, but I wouldn't hit him with psychedelics.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, you've seen what's worked for me. Why don't you do mushrooms? I don't see your parents want to do mushrooms with you.
And he might open up too much because you say your dad is a reserved guy, a quiet guy. He might be hiding something.
Yeah, all of a sudden your dad's on mushrooms. He pulls out all these tapes he has of high school wrestlers.
Yeah. Here's a Filipino girl I fucked.
I was just gonna get to that. Beat me to it.
Or hold on,
You're fired, Hydrant.
All right, sir. Well, good luck. I would suggest, my suggestion would be this. You do the psychedelics and then try to just talk to him. It's very hard to get a guy to do drugs to open up. And Mark is right. You don't know what the fuck he's going to open up with.
Yeah.
And you could maybe get him to open up without drugs. You could have have a bourbon with your dad late at night, talk about shit, you know?
Yeah.
You meet him on his level.
Or drop something into his drink. Drop some mushrooms into his cognac or whatever he's sipping.
Yeah, Cosby him.
And watch him go nuts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid catapulting people, but maybe it needs to be done.
Now, what's catapulting? Is that what that is? Spiking?
Oh yeah, just sending them into a trip that he didn't expect. I think.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that, sir. I would just give him a hug and talk to him. Go fishing. Take him fishing and talk to him on the boat.
Man, women are onto something. They're like, men are so hard to get in touch with, da-da-da. And he's like literally his father. He has to do hard psychedelics to get him to open up.
Yeah, how do I get my father to fucking do heroin? I really want to talk to him for a little while.
Right.
All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, you're right, though. It is, and all old guys, like they do those shows about like World War II veterans, and all those guys say they wish they could have opened up about stuff. Like they're all like, life would have been so much better if I could have talked about how I felt, but they just, like Holocaust survivors a lot of times say nothing.
I know. And yet every fucking queef out there with not enough followers is bitching.
Yeah.
My Uber Eats. Like, hey, this guy was in the Holocaust.
And he said nothing about it.
Not a thing.
Yeah, I think we've gone the other way. We complain too much now.
Yeah.
But men are, I'm pretty good at talking about how I feel, but it tends to come out in anger first.
Yeah, I have that too, and I just feel like I'm bothering people. That's why you got to pay somebody, because I'm like, you don't want to hear my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Are you a communicator?
I try to be. I try to have I have a group of dudes, like friends I talk to on the phone. You know, like phone call. I mean, I don't know that we really get into it, but it helps. Even if you get surface level stuff off your chest, that helps.
That does help.
God, I hate the phone. Like,
I'm a big phone guy.
I wish I was, but like, Colin and Bobby talk on the phone all the time, and I'll talk to those guys. But even with guys I love, I can't be on the phone for more than like a minute or two.
Wow.
The only person I used to be like, if it's work related, like, all right, what time are we going there? Like, if it's task oriented. But just to be on the phone, I never have anything to say. I fucking suck on the phone.
Really?
I suck
literally talked into a mic for years. Yeah.
But it's different for some reason on the phone because I guess you have to. It's just there's no one listening.
Yeah.
It's different when you know people are listening.
That's true.
Or you know people are watching you. I don't know what that's the difference between doing a podcast and live stuff.
Right.
Live stuff, you know that like this is it.
Yeah. Well, it's weird. You always see people on the street like yelling into a phone, like this guy said that, and you never hear the other guy. You never hear the guy going,
Yeah.
It's always the guy yelling. They always the guy bitching about something.
And you wonder, is the other person taking it on the end, or are they just going, "Shut up,
right?
Shut up, boo." I hate the fucking phone. I envy that because it slows you down when you're just. But I'm too busy texting and then doing something else and then texting and it's like multitasking and doing all of it poorly.
But I also like you walk around the apartment, get your steps in.
Yeah, that's true
walk
too.
around the neighborhood. You sometimes you talk to a friend, you get a joke idea, you get to complain about some bullshit in the business.
Driving is good too. You have a long car ride, you're like, let me call Bob, and that'll kill half an hour.
Yes.
I am in the car. I'm a great phone caller. You're right. If I have like a 6-hour fucking haul on one road, that's exactly when I do it. But I'm simply using them to kill time in between rest area encounters.
But I think comics know that, especially if you get that call. It's like 12:30, and you're like, oh, that guy's driving back from a gig. He wants to. I'll talk with him for 40 minutes, kill some time.
Yes. Yeah. Where are you? I'm on my way home from the DC Improv. Click. Fuck you. I'm not your distraction. I'm jerking off watching porn. I'm going to fucking talk to you while you're on 95 North.
Right.
Fucking drop dead, asshole.
If a comic calls you on a Sunday afternoon, don't answer that. That's a phone call. That's a drive.
You think they're driving somewhere?
Oh, yeah. They're coming back from, the Des Moines Funny Bone, and they're like, I got to burn some time.
Whose call will you always take?
That's a damn good question. I guess the wife?
Oh, yeah.
Because it could be like real shit,
Yeah.
But if she was like, oh, I got to tell you about my day, I'd be like, I'm in a tunnel. Gotta go.
Are you good at rushing off? I rush off every time I'm on the phone with somebody.
I'm a big rusher.
Yeah.
Big
You
phone
are.
rusher.
Let's get off the phone.
Oh, I got to get out of there, yeah.
I like getting right to it, too. Like, I don't need a whole lot of build. It's like, just say, hey, what's going on? Hey, man, tomorrow morning, too. Like, let's just get to it.
I hate the buildup.
I hate it, too.
Everywhere I go now, I do like, 3 sets a night. So I go to club to club to club, and everybody goes, how's the baby? How's the baby? Which I get. It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
It's a way to open it up, but I got nothing. Like, the baby's fine. It's alive.
A lot. That's all you got to say.
Yeah, I guess so. But they all ask it, so I have to say the same thing over and over, and they're trying to be nice, so you can't be mad at them, but it's a tough one. I want to go, I f***ed it. I played with his balls. I liked it. Just to get out of it.
I wouldn't get. Are you kidding me? I'd sit you down and
That's
ask
a good
Mark,
point.
please. What did he say about it?
It tasted great.
But I admire people who can talk on the phone. There is something that old school about that. It's like writing things by hand. I'm also awful at. I'm not even good at typing anymore.
I hate text conversations. When someone tries to start a conversation with you over text, and you're like, this could be a 30-second phone call.
That's a big one. Do you do the voice?
No, I do no voice.
Okay, that does help, but then you got to edit it.
Yeah.
Which is unnecessary. Like, I might as well just be writing it.
Bob Kelly is a big phone caller, and it makes me so angry. Like, I'll send him a text, and this fucking idiot never texts you back, but he'll pick up the phone. Bob is a big caller, which is fine, but answer my text, too. I don't want to be obligated to be on the phone. Dude, what's going on? Because sometimes I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to do the thing he wants me to do.
Right.
But you can't just go no. Text is like, I'll get back to you. It's so good to blow people off in text.
And it's restricting. You're on the phone. You can't do stuff. You can't leave. You can't go underground. You can't make things or use your hands as well. It sucks.
Yeah. Are you still doing 3 sets a night? That's great.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
It's nice, right? Like, I can't. Guys who do stand up once or twice a week. I'm like, how do you not? What do you do the rest of the week?
What do you do the rest of the week? And also, I'm trying to build new material. I don't know how people build material without doing sets.
Who films you?
On
you have
the road?
a guy? Yeah, no. When you're doing sets every night.
Oh, I just use the house cam.
You
the
do.
Club.
Because you always have good topical stuff.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, New York Comedy Club films every show.
They
so
do.
Does the Cellar.
And the cellar, once in a while I'll get it, but then the audio's not good.
I
and I'm like, I
know.
look fat and ugly as usual, but like
Wow,
worse.
they can't fix that.
We need an AI camera to make
We have blurry. What I do is I do the video from the house thing, and then I give my guy my audio on my phone.
Oh, do you just with the phone record it?
Audio.
What am I, a first-year fucking comic? Really, with the telephone? Shut the fuck up, Jim. What a bore. Yes, hello, you're on the phone.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
My name's
Going
Jacob.
Swimmingly. Yeah.
I'm a comedian in Coachella Valley, and I don't have a joke for you today because I just don't want to put you through that. The last one fucking sucked.
Thank you.
I love all you guys. I love listening to these phone calls every week. It's really fun. I don't really have a question. I'm gonna be at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles doing Roast Battle League. But yeah, thank you all for everything. Thank you for the comedy. Thank you for the inspiration, and thanks for having me.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you got your plug in. What is your last name?
Roper, R-O-P-E-R.
All right. Well, okay. What's your first name again?
Jacob.
Jacob Roper. Okay. Well, thank you, Jacob.
Hey, everybody. Big fan. Thanks for letting me call in. Happy birthday, Jim.
Of course. Thank you, sir.
Got a question for Mark. Big fan. Been a Tuesday for many years.
All right.
You have a lot of stories of just you chaotically getting to gig or place to place. And, you know, for me, it's just stressful. I have to be 10, 15 minutes early to everything. So for you, just curious how you keep that optimism that you can continue to be successful with an agenda like that. And has it tainted relationships in your life?
Sure. Yeah. Every relationship I ever had was a problem with the travel. I'm on the road every weekend.
Mark, you're so on the go. How do you do it?
I don't know. I don't really know the question, but yeah, you just gotta. People give me shit because they're like, you fly in the same day as the gig?
I'm stunned by that.
Really?
I'm such a panicky traveler. I'm stunned that you do that. I admire it. I thought of Mark. I was on a flight, and I'm such a control freak, and you're like, I love it. They just take you, and I'm like, yeah, they are just taking me somewhere.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it. Like, just relax and enjoy the trip.
I hate the airport. I hate the terminal, all the security, but I don't mind the flight. I like the downtime. I like going to a new place. Like, I'm going to Des Moines this weekend. I can't wait.
And you fly in day of show.
Day of show, baby. 2 shows.
And you'll fly in the morning or in the afternoon?
That's an 11 a.m. flight, and I land at 2:33.
God, have you missed any?
I've missed less than 5 in my whole career, just because some random fluke flight thing.
Yeah,
okay.
As someone who opens up for you a lot, like, it works out 97%. Like, there's so many ways you could cover. I mean, when we were in Toronto once, you're doing that corporate, it ran late, and it's like, you start the show late, I do some extra time, you get there, it's fine.
You make it work.
Yeah.
And then when it's all over, you go, that wasn't so bad.
Oh, okay. So you do the same thing, Shaun. You'll fly in like the same day too.
Oh, yeah.
God, I can't
You're
do it.
losing a whole night of your life
No,
out
but
there in Rochester. Or
I
wherever.
also get fucking. I get like I take Dramamine when I travel because I get sick. Like I puke from motion sickness.
Oh wow!
And the stress. It's like this is after all these years. This is just how I like to do it. Like I know it's a night, but it's a night to relax and like I just fucking don't. The lack of stress. And
You got a
panic.
routine.
Yeah, I've had a few times where I cut it so close. And I just didn't enjoy it. Like, it makes me still want to do it as opposed to going, fuck this, I hate it. Like,
okay.
But day of just panics me.
Really?
Attella's like that, too. He'll fly in, it's a 3 o'clock flight for a fucking 8 o'clock gig in Seattle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you do it.
And is there kind of something fun about, like, oh, the flight just landed, I got to go straight to the venue, and the guy's holding the door open, and you run right on, and it's exciting.
If it wasn't for the stress and the panic and the terror I have of, maybe it would be fine. But no, I don't look at it like it's a fun adventure.
Okay.
I'm like, I want to wake up, I want to relax, get a coffee, take
Yeah.
a healthy shit, and then go do my fucking sets.
All right.
It's old man. I'm turning into an old person.
But you did this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've always hated flying in day of.
Sure. Wow.
Hope people are riveted by this.
I know.
My
I feel
travel,
bad.
my fucking travel. By the way, what you heard, you're like, what are they talking about? Because we cut it out. I was talking about flying in day of, and we cut it out because no one gives a shit. All right, we'll go to one more call.
There we go.
Yes, hello, you're on.
I finally did it. I finally did stand up like a couple weeks ago. And I know we're kind of like being funny right now because Shaun said almost everyone's a comedian now, but
So you finally did it, and what happened, and how did it go?
Well, it was TJ, the Haitian. I was at his show, the guy from New York, and
TJ.
it was actually it was a really weird show. Like it was just wasn't going very well, like, you know. And then he, during his set, he was towards the end of it, he was like, "Do any of y'all even want to be here?" And I said, "Bro, I drove 3 hours just to see you." And then that got like a pop just from me saying that. And then he was like, "Well, what are you doing after? Because you drove from so far away." And I said, "Well, I'm going to try to find an open mic so I can finally pop my cherry." As I said that, I knew what he was about to do, and he was like, "Well, why not now?"
Okay.
So, you know, I did a couple jokes. Yeah, I did a couple jokes. The second one killed. The first one was kind of awkward. I mean, I was really nervous. But, I mean, I actually did really well for, you know, just telling a couple jokes.
All right.
Well, congratulations on getting over your stage fright. I'm happy it worked out for you, and if they don't make a movie about that, all right, congratulations. I'm happy that you finally did it. Are you going to see the new movie? I like Will Arnett. I don't know.
I'm dying up here. What's it called?
This Thing On.
Is This Thing On? Yeah. I'm okay. I've seen enough stand-up movies.
They're all
horrible.
They're horrible.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best stand-up movie that captured any of it? Honestly.
Comedian, the documentary.
Oh yeah, I don't even count that though because it's more like just don't you get
Joker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got to hear a Goldman and a Morrill joke.
That's true.
That's not
true.
nothing.
Yeah, funny people bugged me. It went too long. The stand-up was weird. I don't know.
I never saw it.
Okay, that might be the best one, but it's like a smidge of the movie. The whole movie's about family and shit.
There's not enough about a struggling comic. Does that make sense? I feel like they're all like, even like Crashing and gets famous pretty quickly.
That's
like,
true.
They're all kind of. What's a Scorsese one where he kidnaps
King of Comedy?
That to me,
that might be the best.
That might be the best.
That's the best one I think because Rupert Pupkin, De Niro was so perfect capturing like the absolute complete ass of a comic's brain.
Yeah.
There's a moment where he's fantasizing and his high school principal is on stage at his wedding and he goes, "Rupert, you were right and we were wrong." And he apologizes on behalf of the way the school treated him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is exactly what we're all seeking on some level. Like that was such a beautiful insight into this fucking petty thing that we do.
So true.
Trying to get everybody to admit that they fucked us and that they were wrong.
And De Niro didn't want to do it. Scorsese had to talk him into it.
Oh, really? That was right after Raging Bull,
Yes.
which is so crazy to do that.
I know.
And then do
Well,
this.
he was like out of it. I just watched that Scorsese doc, and I think
great.
he was like not feeling King of Comedy while he was making it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Who wasn't?
Scorsese, yeah.
Oh, he wasn't loving it?
Yeah, he was like in a weird place, and they like De Niro and everyone had to get him through it.
And it did bomb, sadly.
Yeah. But it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
But
Did it bomb in the...
It bombed the box office, yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess people with the mustache, it was just too weird and too like too
It's
high.
dark.
It's dark, yeah. Jerry Lewis was so great in that when the woman goes, "You should get cancer. You should only get cancer." Which he,
yeah.
Because he won't talk to her sick grandson on the fucking...
Right.
Jerry Lewis was great in that. What a twat he played in that.
I know.
They said there was a thing in that Scorsese doc that they were filming, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have all these people call out to you," and Jerry Lewis is like, "Just follow me down the street. People will yell out to me."
That was great.
Yeah, and that's what they did. They didn't. None of the extras were actually. Those were real people like calling out to Jerry Lewis, like, "We love you."
And that's why his name was Jerry Lawler in it or something.
yeah.
So it made sense that it was Jerry.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny.
He was the biggest.
Oh, Jerry Lewis.
Yeah.
I met him once. I did
Whoa.
some. It was a roast in. It was for a football player. It might have been. It wasn't Terry Bradshaw. I forget who it was for. But he was there. Jerry Lewis was there. It was a really weird event. But he was very nice. I've heard he could be a dick. But the time I've interacted with him, he was very kind.
Yeah. He seems fun. I mean, he hates the lady comics.
Does he?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was his big thing.
Yeah, he thinks he's like, women aren't funny. Case closed. Final answer.
That's such a silly thing to say. And Christopher Hitchens said that. It was like, Hitchens, you have such a great brain, and that's such a dumb thing to say. Like, that's not right.
Really? I loved it. No, I'm just kidding. No, of course. It's crazy.
Sounds like I'm being Mr. Woke, but I'm not. I just
No,
think it's
but
inaccurate.
I think he's a different, he came up in the 40s or whatever.
I mean, Joan Rivers was funnier than Jerry Lewis. I mean, a lot funnier than Jerry. He was funny, and she's up there fucking talking about how awful her tits are, and her husband doesn't want to fuck her.
Definitely better jokes, for sure.
Much better jokes, and she got much bigger laughs.
Yeah.
Who is the older comic with a huge dick?
Jim
Going back to
Norton.
dicks.
Milton Berle.
Milton Berle.
He sucked too.
You didn't like Milton Berle?
I didn't get it. I never got it.
Oh, his jokes, you mean?
Yeah.
The dick he got.
I got that. Yeah, that I loved.
Henny Youngman you had to like.
I love Youngman.
Okay. I don't know any of Milton Berle's jokes, so I can't comment on him. I don't know one joke he told. I just know who he was.
Yeah. Same with Alan King. You do an Alan King bit?
No.
Or what's the other guy? Freddie Roman?
No, again, I met these guys at Friar's Roast, but I don't know what the fuck they talked about.
No, same.
Some of them are just legends from being there, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What a nice sputter to an end we came to.
Sorry.
No, not your fault. I'm the one supposed to be guiding this. I'm just doing a terrible job.
Well, it's good to talk to you.
Yeah, it's always a fun chat. Now, Shaun, your special is called
Fun Chat.
Long Story. Fun Chat.
Fun Chat with Jim Norton.
With Mark Normand and Shaun Murphy. That's what we should call this episode. Fun Chat. 3 fucking hens cackling. Oh, God, the baby weight. Shut up.
That or fire hydrants.
Yeah, right.
Fire hydrant. Long Story Thin, which is a great name for your special. And it's on Mark's YouTube page, which is just Mark Normand Comedy or Mark Normand?
Just Mark Normand.
And congratulations, Shaun. That's
Thank
good.
you.
And Mark, you're on the road.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm glad you could come on. And Mark, you're on the road, so people can just see you in whatever theater is not sold out.
Come on by. MarkNormanComedy.com.
Goodbye.
Tuesday Stories, we might be drunk.
Thank you so much for calling my show. The episode's over, it's time to go. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. I hope everything works out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out.